Running a business comes with a lot of what-ifs, but luckily there's a simple answer to them. Shopify. It's the commerce platform behind millions of businesses, including Thrive Cosmetics and Momofuku, and it'll help you with everything you need. From website design and marketing to boosting sales and expanding operations, Shopify can get the job done and make your dream a reality. Turn those what-ifs into... Sign up for your $1 per month trial at shopify.com/special offer.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Commercial Insurance. Business owners, meet Progressive Insurance. They make it easy to get discounts on commercial auto insurance and find coverages to grow with your business. Quote in as little as 6 minutes at progressivecommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company. Coverage provided and serviced by affiliated and third-party insurers. Discounts and coverage selections not available in all states or situations.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling network on the planet.
Good evening and happy Friday, beautiful people. I am so happy to be here, so happy to see you. If you're seeing my face, you know what day, what time it is. It is time for our Honey Night Smackdown watch along as part of Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling network on the planet. And I will be your hostess with the mostest for the next 2 hours for this wonderful event this evening taking place in Boston. Yes, it's the SWEETEST Wrestling with Honey in the building, guys. I'm so happy to be here. Happy Friday, kicking off the weekend right. And we are ready for a lovely evening of some good old wrestling. And unfortunately, it has to start with this Team Bloodline. We said we weren't going to call them that anymore. The MFT. So the family tree is out here and about, strolling on inside. I can imagine that Solo would, of course, have a lot to talk about, considering last week what happened between him and Sami. And they made quite a statement when they showed up on Raw and attacked Sami Zayn as well during his match on Monday Night Raw. So didn't bode too well for Sami Zayn that evening, but we'll see what happens tonight. Solo's probably just gonna come out and do his usual and pretty much brag about everything that transpired. And I would imagine that we would hear Sami Zayn's music hit, but we'll see. Hope everybody's doing well. Let me just keep up an update here on these little tickers. Oh boy, there's no way you're not about to ask Boston to acknowledge you, Solo. Okay. The MFTs are real. Oh, you do? Who told you that? Who told Solo that they run SmackDown? Huh. Happy Friday, Boza. Yes, sir. From Boston, Massachusetts, it is going down. What's up, Patrick? I can't really hear what the crowd was saying, but Papa Honey's in the building as well. Solo Segovia. Solo has grown so well. Like, he's grown so much. Even on the mic, I didn't think he would even be that funny, but he's hysterical. Pretty much bragging about how he stomped out the last 3 opponents he's had: Jacob, Jimmy, and Sami. Oh, there it is. And see, I called it. Sami Zayn music has hit. No, now he'd be silly to come run out there. I mean, of course he's brave enough, not saying he's scared, because Sammy's not really scared of anybody. He's a fighter. We know he's not afraid of a fight, but I'm sure he was smart enough not to come alone. But he's dealt with Solo before, so it's like, you know, you have this new family tree out here, like, you don't know that I know you. You know what I mean? Like, we came up in this bloodline thing together, and I was your honorary oos that your family welcomes me in. So I commend Sami for walking in. He's not afraid of Solo. He's not afraid of Roman. I give it to Sami. He's not afraid of anybody. So I like this. Doesn't have to sneak from behind. He's gonna let you know to your face. Hey Jeffrey, happy Friday. He is, Boza. He's getting so much more comfortable on the mic, as I was saying. Solo Sikoa has grown so much from being that silent assassin to what he is now. You know, being US champion and now running Smackdown. Hope everyone had a wonderful day and is kicking off the weekend right. Got home just in time before we could kick off Smackdown. That traffic, man, that tri-state traffic is just no joke. But I did see briefly while I was on my train ride home that Boss Lady and Courtney and everybody from WWT had a pretty great show. I'm going to definitely have to recap on that. And you should as well, as soon as you guys are done with me, if you get a chance. I mean, if not, you could just always save it for later and just make sure you watch it next time you get a chance. Because I know people got to rest and everything like that. This weather has been something else. It's either too cold in the morning or too hot during the day. People are getting sick, like, you know, getting a cold left and right because of the weather change. Just be safe out there, y'all, and just, you know, stay up on your antioxidants. Yes, definitely sounds like a great show for tonight. We have Drew McIntyre going to address the attack on Cody Rhodes last week and potentially going after this title. We have we also have some tag team matches as well. We have Street Profits versus DIY. And we also have Fraxiom versus Melo Don't Miz. And one particular one I'm really looking forward to is Alexa Bliss versus Piper Niven. So tonight's going to look and shaping up to be a pretty good Smackdown. So let's see what happens here. And it starts with Solo and Sami, apparently. So
so many other things that I want to accomplish. Here's a fun fact. Besides the World Championship, there is one other title that I have ever held in WWE.
Oh, Sami pointed out some facts about holding titles, and there's two titles besides the heavyweight title that he has not held. And it just so happens, the other title just so happens to be the one that Solo's wearing around his waist. Good evening, Benjamin. Happy Friday, sir. Doing well. Thank you so much. Coming off a long day at the honey pot, in the hustling honey pot, as per usual. Solo Sikoa not having it with this challenge. You said go to the back of the line. Yeah, okay. Oh, big news right there. Big news right there. Sami Zayn is officially on the SmackDown roster, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we got Oh, we got fight. We got fight. Uh-oh. And of course, I mean, Sammy, I commend you for your bravery. I get it. But come on now. You knew this had to have happened. I mean, but then again, this isn't Sammy's first time getting jumped like this before. So. Oh, there goes Big Jim. Let's go. So Sammy's back on Smackdown. It is official. Jimmy tried to do what he could, but it's not happening right now. And there it is. The werewolf is back, y'all. Oh, snap. He's ready to scrap. Y'all not ready for this. Big man, you better get out the way. Yep. Nobody. That boy sees blood. He sees blood. Okay, double super kick. Boy, you're gonna have to die for that. Oh man. Jacob, do something about this. So now it's gonna take a triple super kick to do it. Oh, okay. Maybe a clothesline with a little push to 5-2. There you go. All right, now, so I smell a triple tag match. Yep, see, here we go. Thank you. Nick Aldis, of course, on cue. Perfectly on cue, ladies and gentlemen. The main event for tonight. 6-man tag match, y'all. Oh boy. The main event in Boston. Okay, Boston got a nice little treat here. It's looking like a new bloodline being formed here, or is it just me? With Jimmy, Sammy, and Jacob. What do you guys think? So main event announced for tonight. Nick Aldis being Nick Aldis. I mean, if it means LA Knight being in the main title picture, then I'm all for it. So I'm not mad that I got to deal with Sammy on Fridays. Oh, hey, Chelsea. Benjamin, I don't know what we're having. This draft thing is just completely non-existent at this point. They're never going to do this draft. Child. They are never going to do this draft. Okay, you guys talking are talking an awful lot of mess about Alexa, like you guys are just going to do away with her like nothing. Let's be clear, this is the goddess you're dealing with. And we are up next with the ladies. Yay, I'm so happy this match is next. Get ready, Lily. We got Alexa Bliss versus Piper Niven, and of course, she is accompanied by her tag team partner, Charlotte Flair, who's now donning some all black, a little bit of bows here and there. Very nice. Lily, I gotta get you a t-shirt. I gotta get you both t-shirts. I gotta get you the We're Not Friends t-shirts, and then get one for myself. Now I think about it, Alexa Bliss would be a dope costume for Halloween. I don't know. It's getting to that time of the year. Gonna have to start thinking about that. But we got Piper Niven versus Alexa Bliss next. Versus Slagent P. So funny. Absolutely. You know what? So I have noticed that ever since SmackDown has gone back to 2 hours, they don't really tell everything beforehand, but they did give like some previews on the website as well, and on the socials. Or you got to just keep up with it like a couple of days before. Sometimes Nick Aldis or even Adam Pearce will do a like an announcement post and things like that and say what's going to happen in the upcoming week. But yeah, things looking good so far tonight. Happy Friday, Courtney. Celebrating your anniversary all week, girlfriend. Doing double duty between SmackDown and TNA Emergence. Man, listen. Got all the channels going on. Everything rocking today. I will. I promise you I will. I do have to get them some much. They've earned it. They've had a great few years, actually. Man, that's what I'm really saving my energy for. I'm being nice today in regard to that. But I mean, at this point, I'll take the loss for LA Knight. I'll take the L on that one. There are, sacrifices that must be made for the greater good of the brand. It's so funny. Kayfabe had a draft before WWE even had a draft. How funny is that? Too funny. Yeah, I completely forgot about TNA Emergence as well. I can't keep up with everything, man. I can catch the clips and I'll catch the matches when I can, but initially, man, it's just so much to keep up with. Wrestling is literally every day, guys. Remember when we had to oh my God, you guys I don't even want to do it because I'm giving away my age either way, but still the things we had to go through in order to have access to be able to watch a show or pay-per-view or things like that. It's so different now. We have it so lucky now. But they just keep hiking the damn prices because the quality is going to keep going up. It is hard to catch up on everything. It's at first there wasn't enough of wrestling. Now it's just everywhere. And in all directions, from women's wrestling, from Lucha Libre and AAA and New Japan and even AEW and even TNA and then WWE, all of them. And that's not even including the independent circuit, the true independent. Whew. I did not get to watch all of the Stephanie McMahon podcast with Naomi and Jimmy yesterday, but I did see some clips. Jimmy was Jimmy is hysterical. Jimmy is absolutely hysterical. I've seen some clips. He's when he said, "I've been proceeding with caution. I've been proceeding." That had me dying. That was so good. I do have to catch the whole interview. I would love to keep up, of course, with Naomi and Jimmy. They're definitely one of my favorite WWE couples. And I heard it was a really good interview as well. This is the 129th televised event in Boston, 19th SmackDown, hosted 14 PLEs. Wow. That's pretty crazy. That's a crazy fact. I still have a question, guys. Where is Tama Tonga? Where's Tama Tonga? Is he still injured, or did I ask that before? Because I remember, I feel like he should be back by now. Yes, Boston is definitely a popular wrestling state. And of course, they announced earlier before we went to this match here, 6-man tag team match. Jacob Fatu along with Sami Zayn and Jimmy Uso versus MFT. I'm not sure which three, but I'm almost positive it's going to be Big Tonga, JC Mateo, and Solo Sikoa. And here comes the Secret Herbis, accompanied by their leader, Miss Chelsea Green, former U.S. champion. Look at Wade Barrett. Wade Barrett advocating for Chelsea Green is hysterical. He's their social media director. I forgot he said that. That's hysterical. I love it. Whoa. Breaking news for the TNA update. Leon Slater retains the X Division Championship. Good. And apparently it was a banger match with Cedric Alexander. Congratulations to Leon Slater is in order, of course. Now, what do you think this match is going to be like, folks? What do we see for this match? I mean, I'm predicting Goddess hands down, no matter what. I'm never betting against the Goddess. I don't care who you are. Well, maybe under one condition. Only for one person I would root against the Goddess. But in this case, not rooting against her. Who we got, guys? Let me know in the chat. Jeffrey says, Chelsea, I'm so glad this run of hers has been great ever since her 2 injuries. Yes, she's definitely come a long way from all of that. Her episode on Unreal was really, really good. Well, her feature in the episode. Jeffrey calls shenanigans. Benjamin says Bliss. Patchy says Bliss. Boza says Bliss. Courtney says Bliss. And of course, we got Fraxiom versus Melo Don't Miz later on tonight. I hope we see like Alistair and Zelina, because it'd be really nice. Just saying. Bad enough y'all don't want to give me cross, but that's fine. Yeah, Charlotte protecting the Lily doll. How far we've come in the last few years. Because remember how creeped out Charlotte was when she came out with Charlie? And then last week it was nothing. I thought that segment was great, actually, by the way. Oh, what a slam. Go off. Piper Niven slammed the crap out of Alexa Bliss. And what is going to happen to our Goddess? How well does she fare after all of that? That was some damage right there. Oh, since we're in commercial, guess what, guys? I have some news. It might not be a big deal to a lot of people, but it is kind of a big deal to me. But I'm a little late bloomer in this department. However, it's due to the fact that I have been a city girl all my life. And, there's cases where you could take the girl out of the city, but you can't take the city out of the girl. And, I've always been a transit girl, always taken MTA transit or, trains and travel back and forth and the tri-state and everything like that. However, yesterday, I am now officially an adult and a big girl, and I got my license. I passed my road test yesterday. really, really happy about that and excited about that. I wanted to share that with you guys because, you guys mean a lot to me. So I wanted to share something that felt really good to me and share some good news with you guys. But yeah, look out, road, because I'm coming and I'm zooming through there. But yeah, I'm really excited. I did get past my road test. They gave me 3 tries. Listen to this. The test, they started off crazy. It pretty much started me with parallel parking and then had to K-turn out of the parallel park. And then drive around the block pretty much. And then, get into left lane, check your signals, all that, honk the horn, blah, blah, blah. When I was younger, it just never, I felt like I didn't need it at the time. But now, getting older and traveling back and forth, and of course, helping out PHARAOH as well. Like it just, I feel the difference and I totally understand what I've been missing. I totally get it. But yeah, so I'm pretty excited about that. Figured I'd share that with you guys. But yeah, I'm a bit of a late bloomer when it comes to that. But, it was just one of those things that just, comes with time. And, I realize you're never too old to try new things or to do new things. And I'm enjoying it. I've had a lot of practice. PHARAOH actually taught me the whole way through and through, and he was a great teacher. So shout out to PHARAOH, because without PHARAOH, I probably wouldn't have passed that test. Probably would not have passed that test. I used to be scared of driving. I used to feel weird, we're scared to drive because it was I didn't know what to expect. But now it's just, I just realized it's just instinctual, And being in the tri-state, it's easy. There was, and anywhere I lived in Jersey, especially when my family and I moved out of the Bronx, we pretty much lived near transit that would bring you right to 42nd Street or Penn Station or whatever it was. You know what I mean? So it was just there, and it was just easy. And of course, years ago, it was cheaper at that time. We're talking 05, 06, 07, 08 years and 2010 years and stuff like that. It's come a long way since then, but I'm a big girl now. I would love that. I would love that. I'd be happy with that. I'd be happy with that if you'd be happy with that, Cindy. I would totally be happy with that. By the way, shout outs to your girls this past week for putting on a nasty match. Thanks, guys. Thanks so much. Oh, the goddess is fueling up. Thanks, Cindy. Ooh, kick out from Piper. And I don't know what it's going to take for Alexa Bliss to put her away, but this is real tough for the goddess right here. And of course, the girls outside are pretty. Chelsea's having heart palpitations. Somebody check on her. Thanks, Benjamin. Appreciate you. Oh, damn. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You might want to move, Alexa. And she does. Ooh, nasty little DDT there by the goddess. And she looks to go up. I think she's going. She might be doing it. She might have been going for Twisted Bliss, but Chelsea Green is there with the distraction. And Charlotte takes her down. Keep an eye on, oh, that's it. Keep an eye on Alba Fire. See, you see? There it is. Goddess is too smart for her own good. You guys see, you guys know this is a goddess you're messing with, and that is 1, 2, 3, baby. Lilies, you get a t-shirt, and you get a t-shirt. Oh, damn, what a kick to the face. Get her, Charlotte. Oh, barefoot and all, girl. We've seen Charlotte fight with no shoes on, okay? She'll knock you out. Come on, take this chop, Chelsea. I love Chelsea. I enjoy Chelsea so much. She is so great. She performs every single time and delivers. Damn it. Oh, Chelsea Green just knocked Charlotte into the post on the corner there. That was nasty. And the tag team champions look to be in trouble right now at the moment. Not looking good for them. Numbers game is in effect. I think there's only one other person I know that would help Alexa, but I'm not sure what their history is like, all things considered. Oh! They are completely dropping the tag team champions. What is going on here, guys? Is this a sign of things to come? Is Chelsea Green and the Secret Harvest looking to take back it all? And yes, I do. That's exactly who I do mean, Boza. It's possible they are on the same brand. But Charlotte and Alexa Bliss, the tag champs, are definitely in desperate need of some kind of help, because that is not something that would be very becoming of tag team champions. To get beat down by the Secret Harvest is quite the statement. And now we have Jade and Tiffy and Nia Jax debating about rematches for the title shot. Nia, I believe you've had your shot a couple of times, girlfriend.
The story may be different, always be the same. And to prove it to you, bring it.
I love Tiffy. She ain't scared. Like Nia, wasn't she well, she did just beat Lash. She did just beat Lash on NXT, so she's been busy. She's been busy, booked and busy. That's fine. But I don't know if I want to see Nia and Tiffy again. Like, she had her rematches and stuff. Ah, yes. Melo Don't Miz. I smell shenanigans in this match for sure. I don't know which direction it's coming from, but it's going to come from somewhere. I give it to them. They are color coordinated. They got to coordinate. Nia versus Tiffy versus Jade. I'll take that as opposed to a one-on-one, because I don't know if I want to see a one-on-one versus Jade with Tiffy, and I do not want to see another one-on-one with Nia and Tiffy. So I'm not sure how I feel about that. But a triple threat match, that would make it a little better for me. Melo Don't Miz. I can't. Versus Fraxiom. This match is actually going to be very, very good. But I'm not sure what they're trying to do with Carmelo yet. I'm not sure just yet. I mean, so much for being the first draft on Smackdown. The first round draft pick. It's like, it's no offense, excuse my French, y'all, but it's not, that doesn't mean shit anymore. Because everybody's going back and forth anyway. It really doesn't mean shit. If I don't see Zelina or Alistair tonight on this screen, I'm rioting. Because that would be the second week in a row and I'm sick of this shit. Give me what I want. You know what? I could see that. Both it. Not clipboard, Karen. Oh my God. Too funny. That would be interesting. Courtney poses a good question here. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments and in the chat. What if Lash Legend shows up tonight? If there's a match with them tonight or a triple threat match tonight, sure. But what if you make it a bigger situation when they have, what about her showing up at their triple threat match? Maybe if it happens at Clash in Paris. It'll be Lash in Paris. I gave you your hashtag Lash. You heard it here first. You heard it first. Lash in Paris. I don't want to hear it, y'all. Y'all heard it. Oh, don't even get me started on it, Boza. Yeah, I'm hearing that we don't know how long Naomi will be out. And yes, the IWC has been all a rave this week. All a rave. I feel like Tiffy would have been better off on Raw in some cases. She had a lot more competitors there. Unless you move, I mean, but then there's also Stephanie Vicaire. Is she on Monday or is she on Fridays? I'm so confused. See, this is why this draft thing don't mean shit. Yeah. Now that I think about it, Raw, because she teamed up with Rhea and everything and EO and stuff. So yeah, Raw. Jasim, what's up? He says that so until Naomi's out, this should be a tournament for the title. So another vacated title. That's gonna suck, man. It's gonna kind of suck. I know she's worked so hard to get here. I hope everything's all right with her. Hope she's doing well. Not sure what the situation is, and I will not speculate whatsoever until news is broken. Because at the end of the day, they'll let us know what's up, and I'm sure she will as well. She knows she has fans that are, wanting to make sure she's good. But at the same time, you got to give people their privacy, let them rock before they can get their bearings and get things together. So let's give Miss Trinity / Naomi her space. And I don't even want to talk about the thought of her, giving up a title right now or like a tournament for a title. We don't even know what the situation is yet. We can't even sit here and make assumptions and decisions. We can sit here and speculate till we're blue in the face and try to figure it out or have our opinions on it. But, at the same time, we'll see. We won't know until we find out what her situation is, if we ever do. And if we never do, then so be that as well. And of course, AAA Mania is going to be happening tomorrow at 9 p.m. You can watch that on YouTube. WWE's YouTube channel. Oh, yeah. Got the Reina's championship. You also got Dirty Dom in the mix. The main event. You got a 6-person tag team match, which is going to be quite interesting. Judgment Day and Raquel Rodriguez making a big statement showing up there. Pagano and Psycho Clown versus Angel and Berto. They are the defending AAA tag team champions in a street fight. So this should be a really, really good event, actually. Ooh, okay, Courtney. So apparently, according to the Timeless Elite, there will be a watch along for the AAA Mania on WWT tomorrow. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. And if you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe and share this video. Like, subscribe to the channel. Tell your friends all about it. I do not like their new theme song. I'm not a fan of it. Exactly, Jeffrey. That's all that matters. As long as she's healthy, that's all that matters. The rest is just life doing its thing. Nice. So there, according to Boss Lady TK, there will be a watch along and a post show for AAA Mania. Nah, Cindy, I understand. The justification is valid. However, it just came about. You know what I mean? So you gotta just wait for them to come out with a statement. They weren't going to announce anything because the Stephanie podcast just dropped, and that was pre-recorded, I'm sure, from a recent time. So WWE she will put out a statement if need be. I'm sure she will address the WWE universe at some point, maybe next week or coming up on Monday. So we'll have to wait and see. I doubt it's going to end in silence. And ooh, hey guys, hey champs. We got the Wyatt-6 in the audience. Oh, that's right. We never got back to Miz, did we? Yes. The Wyatt-6 ended up moving to SmackDown because they were following Miz at first. Unfinished business, I see. I like that. I like that a lot. So the lights were on and the Mercy the Buzzard and Huskus the Pig, aka Joe Gacy, and Dexter Loomis were in the audience, and now they're not here. We want howdy.
Look at the athleticism from Fraxiom. Able to twist and turn. Oh.
We never really did get that full payoff from that. So I'm wondering if this is what's going to kick that off. Do they finally catch up with the Miz? And does Melo escape? Because at the end of the day, he knows Miz is going to just throw him to the wolves anyway. One or the other, one of them's going to turn on each other. Miz was like, nah, I'm good. You got it. Miz said, nah, I'm good. You got it. Did you tag him back in? Wasn't that the tag back in? The nightmare returns for the Miz. You're absolutely right, Jeffrey.
Catch that blade, but the kick came up and right back to business is Fraxiom. Fraxiom have been on such a hot streak since arriving on Smackdown. Oh, off light, they realized.
Oh, wow. Nice drop kick there by Axiom. Suicide dives from them both. These boys are crazy. Nathan Frazier is so fast. Another dive. Another suicide dive. Another suicide dive. My God, these boys. Okay, they're fine. All right, fine. Whatever. Whatever, Fraxiom. You're all right. Boza says, Mercy and Huskus found their new toys they want to play with. Melo Don't Miz versus the Wyatt-6. And you know this is not going to be good. This is not going to bode well for either Miz or Melo. And poor Melo, it's not even his fault. He's just guilty by association. Boza says Chelsea's husband, Mr. Matt Cardona, my #1 draft pick, survived Mustafa Ali and Order 4 at Emergence. Very interesting. Well, we always will, Jeffrey. Honey and Fraxiom will always have a love-hate relationship. I respect them, but I don't love them. They seem to be behind Melo. I just hope it stays that way. We need to figure out what we're going to do with Melo, guys, because I don't even know if they know what they're doing with Melo. Jasim says he wanted to see Moose as the new champ. Yeah, I don't know if anybody's taking that TNA title off of Trick anytime soon. Not anytime soon. Ooh, excuse me, guys. Ooh. Alrighty, y'all. So we are kicking in 14 minutes into the second half of SmackDown, which would be the second hour. Time is just flying already. It's only been, 3 matches? Not even 3. 2 matches and a segment. And a couple of backstage moments. I need more, though. I wonder what's going to happen. I wonder where we're going next with this Sami Zayn story. Like, where are we taking this triple threat story now? Because we have Jacob Fatu versus Sami Zayn. Well, excuse me, with Sami Zayn and Jimmy Uso. So it's like there's old bloodline mixed with a little new bloodline versus Timu bloodline mixed with a little MFT. So it's like it's all connected in some way. I'm wondering if this is leading to anything bigger, because I mean, we got to start gearing up for other things coming up. Like War Games Survivor Series War Games will be here before we know it. So we got to be gearing up for that, I'm sure, at this point. And we're back to the action. Melo Don't Miz and Fraxiom. And Melo seemed to be on top of Fraxiom right now. And somehow Axiom is finding some life. And there goes a super kick. I spoke too soon in that regard. Ooh, what a flip there. 1, 2. Kick out by Melo. And Axiom desperately trying to get a tag on his partner. But he somehow can't get to Nathan Frazier. And Melo lays him out one more time with another power bomb. And a kick out by Fraxiom. Melo Don't Miz is something that it's not necessarily falling apart. It's just, it was a thing for a moment. And then it's like all of a sudden you guys are a thing again. And I'm just hoping one or the other turns on each other. Because I'm tired of seeing Miz hopping around from these tag teams. But not for nothing, I feel like that's the whole story. And that's been the whole point. And that's why the Wyatt-6 are there now. Because Miz has always been using being with somebody as part of being able to get away from the Wyatt-6. Now there's no getting away from it, especially if you're willing to become in a tag team. So I would think that would maybe attract Wyatt-6 even more to you, as opposed to them not, them distancing themselves from you. I don't know, Miz. I mean, you still technically owe a debt, my good sir. They haven't forgotten. Uh-oh, what is Nathan Frazier doing now? Oh, my Jesus. Oh, my Lord, have mercy. What a flip. And he didn't even land it, but it still looked great. Going for the pin on Miz. 1, 2. Nope. Miz with a nasty kick to the face. Tag to Melo. Are we doing a skull-crushing finale? No. Oh. Almost a collision there for Melo Don't Miz. Nathan Frazier being able to escape, making maneuvers there. Oh, what the? Oh, my God. What was that? I don't know what that was, but that was like an inverted Spanish fly, I think. Nathan Frazier is something else. Cindy says the Miz better be in the Hall of Fame sooner than later. Most consistent year in and year out performer ever. He will be. He definitely will be. That's without question. I feel like Miz has definitely paid his dues and earned his stripes long before. Like, he had a Hall of Fame career before this version of his career or this era of his career. Oh my God, another Spanish fly. Axiom to Melo. And then we got oh my God, capping it off there with Nathan Frazier. Oh, Miz able to break the pin. Nasty DDT as well on Axiom. Somebody check on this poor guy. He is wiped out. All right, guys. Well, this is some good stuff here. Got a "This is awesome" chant from the crowd. Yes, that's true. The only person to turn on Miz was Shane McMahon. This is a fantastic match. Oh, landed on his feet. This guy's like an alley cat. Oh my God, he dropped him on his head. Holy cow. Did you guys just see that? Oh, what? What was that? Like some kind of that looked like an RKO. What the hell was that, Melo? That was nasty. He literally flipped in midair and came down in an RKO style on Nathan Frazier as he was jumped. That's crazy. Oh, no, you didn't, Miz. Melo was about to finish off the match, and he completely got the moment stolen from Miz. And this is what's going to make him snap. Because Miz just basically took credit for his work just now. And Miz tagged himself in and got the pin. Wow, that's a kind of a dirtbag move. That's kind of a dirtbag move, Miz. That's a new low even for you. I mean, this isn't a tag team. I know what this is going to do. This is turning Melo into I don't need nobody. That's what this is for. Cindy, I think I just figured out what we're doing with Carmelo Hayes. We're going to turn Carmelo Hayes into the villain. Carmelo Hayes is probably going to be the other person, the only other person to then turn on the Miz. And not for nothing, he would deserve it. Just saying. Storyline wise. Oh boy. Well, quite the hog for the spotlight, ain't he? But then again, what else do you expect from an A-lister / Hollywood star / reality TV star / TV host / WWE superstar / real world superstar? Well, real world star. Crazy. Yes. Yes. Let's get into the real fun part. That brutal attack from Drew McIntyre last SmackDown last week was pretty intense. We will be getting an update from the Scottish warrior / psychopath / truth teller, DM hunk Drew McIntyre, I'm sure, right after this. But Drew McIntyre completely went off the edge last week on Cody Rhodes and basically took his head off and claymored him while his head was under the announcement table, kicked him right through the announcement table, and then began to claim that it's his time. It looks like that Drew McIntyre is ready to be back into that title picture again, and he will be addressing the attack on Cody Rhodes up next after this commercial or match or whatever they're about to show us right now. And it looks like it might be commercial. Yes. So in this case, y'all, this is what we're going to do. It's about an hour in. We got a few minutes before the show starts up again. So what we're going to do is take a quick break, replenish your snacks, replenish your drinks, run and use the bathroom, whatever you got to do. And we'll be right back in about 40 seconds. I'll see you in a bit, guys. And we are back, beautiful people. Little halftime intermission break in between the 2 hours that we got. And just so that way we review everything that just happened. Melo Don't Miz, or excuse me, I should just say Miz, clearly ain't mellowing. Miz pretty much took the win for himself tonight, even though it was supposed to be a team effort. Not sure, but Melo pretty much was ready to have the match finished, and Miz kind of interjected and finished it on his own against Fraxiom. Well done to both teams as well for putting on a great match. We also had Alexa Bliss versus Piper Niven, and she defeated her as well. Though things didn't bode so well for the tag team champions due to the numbers game. Chelsea Green and the Secret Hervis still remained on top and were pretty much vying for that they want next for gold. So I think that's pretty cool. We also had Solo Sikoa and the MFT come out and pretty much be a little bit braggadocious talking about the attack on Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn then confronted them, joined by Jimmy Uso and Jacob Fatu later on to save him while getting jumped by MFT, then leading to Nick Aldis making an official main event match for them for a 6-man tag team tonight. Up next, we have Drew McIntyre addressing Cody Rhodes. I can only imagine if he was smart, which I know he is. Drew McIntyre is very smart. If he were really intelligent, he would definitely come out, grab that mic, and the first thing out of his mouth should be, "What do you want to talk about?" It'd be great. Now imagine that from Drew McIntyre's perspective. That's going to be good. That's going to be good. So we should be hearing from him shortly. And then we still also have more action as well. We have the Street Profits versus DIY in the midst of that. So buckle up, buttercups, because we are in the last hour of our Honey Night Smackdown watch along here for Women's Wrestling Talk. So thank y'all so much for joining me. And we got one more hour of much more fun Smackdown moments that we will be getting into. And a lot has already transpired so far. You know, I think now pretty much we're finally officially on the wind down from SummerSlam. I think I still haven't gotten my good sleep yet. Like I'm still waiting for that day when I get that good deep sleep where I don't have to get up and pretty much lazy out of pretty much at least for one day. Just one day. I just need one day to do that. I'm waiting for it though. I know it's coming soon. But yeah. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate you. Thanks for joining us as well. What you guys snacking on? Oh, hey, Tiffy. Oh my God, Cindy, you're getting another segment backstage with Kiana, James, and Julia. Because if Kiana James is here, the other one's not too far. Hey, do you guys see what I see in the back? I see Dwayne Johnson. Custom pink championship? No, I didn't think about that. Oh. Oh, you see it? Oh, you guys see Nikki? Do you guys look at the back of the truck, guys? Do you see it? Look at the truck. Look at the reflection on the back of the truck there. Abby the Witch is there. Ooh, that's creepy. What a great shot. Whoever thought of that is a genius. Well done. And ooh, hey, Mishin. Well said, Cindy. Well said. Oh, yeah. Well, clipboard. I mean, Chelsea Green I wouldn't say she's scared of Michin. I'd say she's a little intimidated. Of course, you remember that, that very devastating match that they both had where she pretty much threw her in a trash can. Ooh, vanilla Oreos. Nice. I actually have some, I think I have some Oreos left in the kitchen if Pat, you didn't eat them all. Basically. I mean, I don't know what else they would show him like that for. I mean, we've seen something like that happen before, but I don't know. I don't know what to think anymore when they do things like that. It's about time Abby wants some gold. She's had titles before. Let's not forget the superhero Nikki. This Abby the Witch Nikki. Ooh, as a champion. That'll make me happy if she wants gold. That'll be so nice. I'll be happy with that. Wouldn't you be happy with that, guys? I think he would be happy with that too. Very happy with that. But here he is, Drew McIntyre, coming to address the WWE Universe and talking about his attack on Cody Rhodes last week on Smackdown before we went off air. And I'm sure this man has no regrets, if I had to guess.
Why did you do what you did, Drew? Why did you claymore Cody's head right through that announce table?
No, Drew, that's not the way you were supposed to start it. You were supposed to say, so, Boston, I know what I want to talk about. I want to talk about my redemption. I want to talk about reclaiming what's mine. I want to talk about winning a title, my title. Simple as that. Mr. Bored at Work. He said, I didn't attack Cody Rhodes. I don't know. I don't see a reason why he would, Cindy. I'm not sure. I don't know if I can imagine that. I'm not sure if I see a reason why he would be out there. Especially if like Cena is not there. Like at this point, where do you throw where do you put Dwayne in? Where does he fit in the story? Because I honestly don't see where he does. Oh, Drew. Saying, I've been in Cody's position 5 years ago. Listen, Drew, you were in that position 10 years ago. He's petty spaghetti. Drew is completely petty. I mean, but what else did you expect? What else did we expect from him? This is it. This is petty Drew. Petty, messy Drew. Okay, Cindy, now you have my attention. You have my attention a little bit. But it would have to be done in a way that's dramatic and makes sense, because it's like, what was the whole point of the heel turn in the first place if The Rock wasn't involved with him turning back? I'm not sure. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to make of it. If they're just choosing to pivot this way so they could make us forget about the heel turn and how bad it was, or I mean, not even that it was bad, but it's like it just didn't happen. It's like it never existed. I was waiting for a moment where Cena was going to turn back into the Cena he's been being this whole year, but I don't know. Drew feeling a little sensitive, saying that he felt threatened by Cody because he, the reason why he did what he did was because it was Cody's fault, because he was going to attack me on this table. So I took matters into my own hands as self-defense. He's claiming self-defense, basically. That's a good point. That's a good point. But they would have to, but then, if that's the case, then why have the next match be Logan and him, Logan and Cena, unless you're trying to make us forget about that aspect to throw us off and then bringing it into a later time. I'm not even sure what The Rock's schedule is right now. Drew's not having it. Drew's not having it. He threw that mic. He said everything he said with conviction, and he has no regrets, period, whatsoever. That man is, if you look up unapologetic in the dictionary, there's a picture of Drew McIntyre taking a selfie while bored at work. Yeah, I heard that too. Congratulations to Logan Paul and his new bride. I would say Drew and Cody happen at both. I feel like you could get a good solid 3 matches from them, or maybe even just 2 for right now. We've seen them fight before, but I think it'll be interesting to add just some fuel to the fire. Street Profits interacting with the MFT in the back. He said it doesn't matter who you are. And we still want to smoke. Right. Solo's face. His facial expressions are so great. What are you looking back at? What are you looking back at? Oh, that was Eric Rowan. Oh, shit. Oh, snap. Big Tonga is getting hunted by our rambling rabbit, Mr. Eric Redwood. Ooh, I'm so excited. Ooh, big boy match. Big boy match. Big back. Love that. That's going to be fun. That's going to be fun. Eric will work with him very well. Eric was always great in the ring. Ugh, it makes me miss Luke Harper / Brody Lee so much. Ugh, miss that, man. I do miss Bray too, of course. We all miss Bray, but I miss them Bludgeon Brothers, man. They were beasts. They were so good. They were so good. I loved them. Wyatt 6 going at solo in them could be very interesting. So that means somebody's got their eye on the U.S. title. We already got the titles on. Oh, is Eric Rowan going to take the U.S. title from them? They're all coming for gold, guys. And then Nikki Cross was in the backstage while Kiana James and Tiffy Time were talking. Yo, things are about to get cooked up. And is this all like, are they really going to give us the Wyatt 6 with all the titles? Like, is that what we're trying to do right now? Are we like, I don't know. I'm not against it, but yeah, it has to be done in a way that makes sense, y'all. It has to be done in a way that makes sense to me and to the fans and to even the people in the story. Like that, there's so much beauty that you could create out of that madness. And it's all thanks to Bray Wyatt. I don't know about Uncle Howdy wanting the United States. I mean, maybe he could. Like I said, I wasn't expecting the Wyatt 6 to have any titles in the first place. I wasn't expecting any of that. But here we are, and I'll take it. I'm not mad at it. Dexter Lumis and Joe Gacy have worked very, very hard, especially since they've moved up. And they did such a great job in NXT that, of course, they pretty much reaped the rewards of that, of, you know, putting in that hard work and paying their dues. So I'm glad they're able to carry these titles. But the way this is all done, everything has to make sense. You can't just throw shit together. It just gets messy and complicated. And it just feels like it's not organic. It has to be something that sticks with us. You know, that's something crazy. I can't see Uncle Howdy with a title, but but not for nothing. I don't even think he was on anybody's list of people who could have possibly beat Cena by the end of this year, or for the title later on this year, if he still kept it. Because I would have put it past Uncle Howdy to get revenge on what Bray did. Not what Bray did, but, you know, John Cena got locked in the funhouse and he agreed to that match. So he willingly went. But I'm talking about as far as like finishing Bray's work when it came to Cena. It basically is like step by step, literally step by step. He's taking care of Wyndham's legacy the way it was supposed to, even down to the, you know, with Jason Baker continuing his legacy through doing Hollywood Horror Nights and stuff with the Wyatt 6 involvement in Six Flags. That's something that Bray Wyatt has extensively spoken about many times. So to see it come to life has to be great. I can only imagine how proud, you know, the family is and Bray as well. And Taylor's not going to steer or tarnish his brother's legacy in any way. He's going to fulfill it in the best ways he can. He's openly said that, you know, Bray has been his hero his whole life, his whole entire life. I think you're right about that, Cindy. I could agree with this. Uncle Howdy does need to go after a main belt if you are going to put titles on him. Like I said, I wasn't sure about it happening, but I'm glad we're going in that direction since now we have crowned Wyatt 6 tag team champions. But it would have to not be a mid-card title. It would have to not be. It would have to be the main. You guys could check out all the new podcasts going on. 6 Feet Under, Undertaker had Gunther as a guest. Cody Rhodes had Jelly Roll as a guest. Stephanie McMahon, and of course, joined by Jimmy Uso and Naomi for her What's Your Story podcast. You had Tiffany Stratton on Impulsive, as well as, of course, you got the Raw recap as well. And DIY is outside, waiting at ringside with Candice LeRae. And they're about to go head-to-head with a tag team they know very, very well, that they are very, very familiar with since the beginning of their times in NXT. And that is going to be the Street Profits. I can't help with Solo's interaction, but wonder if that's going to be a shenanigans involvement later on. I feel like it is. And these girls are definitely going to be scrapping. I smell a cat fight outside the ring. And pump it. Get it, Montez. Get it, Montez. Get it, Montez. Literally got the whole crowd doing that. Shout out to Montez Ford. He's such a great hype man. Boza has just informed us that Naomi will be on Raw this coming Monday, and we shall see what happens with that. And SmackDown's going to be in the UK next week, which is going to be fun, according to Benjamin. I guess that means no spoilers, please, because it'll be ahead of time. You guys will, in the UK will probably catch that before I do. So Neil said, I'm even more anxious for Monday now. Yep, Naomi will be on Raw next week. Yeah, no need to be anxious, guys. I'm sure nobody's more anxious than Naomi. And don't forget, guys, after this, we also have one more match. We have the 6-man tag, Solo Sikoa, Big Tonga, and JC Mateo versus Jacob Fatu, Jimmy Uso, as well as Sami Zayn. Newly match made earlier today from the kickoff start of the show by Nick Aldis after, of course, a slight confrontation with Sami Zayn and MFT. Timeless Elite made an announcement here. AEW is going to be in Scotland as well. So please, no spoilers. Thank you very, very much. Angelo Dawkins completely taking control of this match. He's absolutely killing it right now. Oh, Candice LeRae getting in between them. Of course, to cause a little bit of a distraction, and it worked in their favor. 2 kicks to the head to Angelo Dawkins by DIY. Oh my God, they're all going to do the clap. I can't deal. I miss Psycho Ciampa when he did that, man. That was his thing. I just want Ciampa to do that. You can't have that. You can't have that, Johnny. That's cool. That's good. All right. See, now that's something to be anxious about. I wonder what I was going to, you know what, especially after that match, Io and Roxy, that match was amazing. You girls need to do that match again. I want to run that back. And it needs to be at a PLE. Period. But yes, anxious enough thinking about what's cooking between Io, Asuka, and Kyrie. I don't know. Asuka's not having that. Asuka came back and she's like, I'm not dealing with this bullshit again. I'm not dealing with all these losses again. We gotta deal with this. We gotta do something about this. Not dealing with it. And I don't blame her. She's had it. She's fed up. Don't blame her. Legend has spoken. Future Hall of Fame legend has spoken. Just want to say thank you all so much for joining me. We still have about a little over 35 minutes left for our Honey Night Smackdown watch along. I appreciate you guys joining me so much. Yeah, man, it's just we're just pretty much gearing up for Paris and heading towards the end of the wrestling year. There's still so much news happening around. I've been trying to keep up with it all. It's just so hard sometimes it's hard to tell what's what and what's true and what's not true. You know, there's been lots of news surrounding things like Karrion Kross and Naomi. I just like to let things play out. I try to let things play out. By the way, if y'all haven't, go get Kross's book. Kross's book is absolutely brilliant. It's probably, I love reading books. I've read quite a few books, but this is probably one of my favorite books that I've read that somebody has written about themselves and their life story, like autobiography form. But it's not like a traditional autobiography, but it's like Kross is like that voice in your head that you know you shouldn't listen to, but he's like that all the time, and he listens to his voice in his head. And it's such a good thing, you know, but his storytelling is great. His humor in the book is freaking hysterical. I can only imagine what the audiobook sounds like, because to hear everything in his voice, it's so difficult sometimes, because it's like when I'm trying to hear it in his voice, I hear him as he talks as the superstar. So it's like, it's not Kevin, but it's Karrion Kross. And his stories are very unique. He's exactly the kind of person you picture he would be, with his style and the way he presents himself, and the allure of liking that madman type of persona, that quality of, that American Psycho-ish type style. So I've always been very intrigued with how Kross portrayed himself in the business and on TV with Scarlett and the Smoke Show and everything like that. But this book, oh my God, and how they met, adorable. I wanted to melt. If you guys haven't gotten this book already, man, just go get it. Life is Fighting. Got to check it out. It's a banging book. And also, you got Mark Raimondi's book, our good friend of the podcast and the show, with his Say Hello to the Bad Guys, which is flying off the shelf. I am waiting for mine in the mail as we speak, and I can't wait to read it and get my hands on it. I dove headfirst into this cross book because Patchy surprised me with it. It was literally, I was getting picked up from work, and the next thing you know, I opened the passenger seat in the car, and the book is sitting right there. I was like, ooh, great. More reading material. Love a good book. And this book is absolutely fascinating. It sucks because it's like, I'm going through it fast. I'm like basically halfway into it, halfway through it. And I know I'm going to be done with it soon. I'm going to think to myself, damn it, I wish this book was bigger. I wish this book had more stories and more pages. But yeah, man, Cross seems as advertised as far as like what he wants you to see of himself. Like he comes off like a legit good soldier, legit, straight up. And I believe he did say in the book, if he didn't have this job, he would probably be Batman, which I think is hysterical. It couldn't be further from the truth, I'm sure. But yeah, man, it's a really, really great book. Life is Fighting. Definitely recommend anybody who likes to read a good book, definitely get your hands on it. It's really good. And it's nice to get to know a perspective of these superstars from a different standpoint. That, you know, they're as writers, so they're going to give you their best, and you know, they're going to give you their word as best they can as well. So that is definitely something that means something to the leader. And it's so weird because I feel like this book came to me at a really good point in time in my life where I'm like, I'm currently in the middle of a shift. I won't get into everything right now because, of course, we're talking wrestling. But, oh my God, Candace. She completely hurricanrana Montez Ford onto his own partner. And it was successful. Oh, shoot. Johnny Gargano trying to capitalize. Kick out by Montez Ford. Good job, Montez. Keep it up. But what was I saying? But yeah, it also gives you a good perspective to learn about these superstars from a real life standpoint. Watch out, B-Fab. Damn, girl, your limbs. Oh, what a knee to the face. Nasty slam there. But yeah, man, guys, like I said, go check out that book whenever you can. Very nice. Street Profits get the win on DIY. I wouldn't say they're weak. I would just say, you know, they just cheated. They decided to cheat. Hey, Amanatu. Hope you're well. Girl, you better get your butt to class. Don't be playing around here. I'm going to have to take one of your classes too, by the way. You do virtual classes? Shout out to Amanatu. I learned she was a first degree black belt. I ain't messing with you, girl. I'll happily take classes from you, though. And the Street Profits win. Motor City Squirt Guns. Stop it. Stop it. Not Motor City Machine Guns, Motor City Squirt Guns. So Miz basically is trying to advocate for Melo Don't Miz like they've been a tag team and they're next up. Wait, I didn't see Uncle Howdy. Where? I didn't even see him. Where? Oh, I see him. Hey, Howdy. Who's he watching, though? Is he coming after Miz? He's got to be. No? He's got to be coming after Miz. But okay. Next week we have Melo Don't Miz and Motor City Machine Guns. Or is that next? Oh, great. We're just going to be reviewing and recapping what happened last week, which was a waste of tape time and TV time, if you ask me, because we know what happened. Where's Alistair? Where's Zelina? I'm getting sick of this shit, y'all. Yeah, we all got to do it. We all got to live it. We all got to relive it, Boza. Yeah, it's like it's like they're watching the tag division, but they're also watching, like, Uncle Howdy showed up. Uncle Howdy was there with Magic City, Motor City Machine Guns, and Melo Don't Miz. However, Rowan showed up when there was I'm not going to say that. Big Tonga. I almost said it. Big Tonga. And then you had Gacy and Dexter come out during the first tag team match that happened. Interesting. Hey, Leon. Happy Friday, buddy. Thanks for joining in. Got the last half hour left, buddy. According to the Timeless Elite, we got another TNA update. Lei Ying Lee has signed a new deal during TNA Emergence. Shout outs and congratulations. I can't help it, man. I can't help it. I said it again. I freaking did it again. I'm tired, y'all. Quite honestly, I still gotta catch up on my sleep, man. At least I don't have to get up too early tomorrow. I did get up pretty early today, though. I'm not gonna lie. You could see I'm pretty tired today. But there's no place I'd rather be than right here with you guys. Magic City, yes, Magic City Machine Guns needs to be a t-shirt. And according to Ced, the wings are stellar. So I feel like that quote should be on there, and probably a picture of their wings. Here's the thing, Boza. I've caught up on my rest from SummerSlam, and I've caught up from like the aftermath. Like the hangover is pretty much gone. However, the body and sleep part of it hasn't quite kicked in yet. Still hasn't quite kicked in yet. And it's only what, been more than 10 days, like what, 11, 12 days. And I still haven't recovered 13 days or so. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, Papa Honey got to be pooped as well. I'm sure he's up in here somewhere. Or maybe it's Friday night and he's out with mom. You know, it's that good retired life. So far tonight has been a great night, guys. I've thoroughly enjoyed this. I'm surprised there's been no Cody yet, but then again, I'm sure they were leaving all that glory for pretty much all that for Drew McIntyre. Being that Cody was attacked last week pretty brutally, so it makes sense. DIY and Street Profits just had a great match. Piper Niven and Alexa Bliss had an amazing match as well, but Alexa Bliss coming out on top. You also had the Wyatt Six. That's who the Wyatt Six was watching over. Fraxiom and Melo Don't Miz's match as well. Melo Don't Miz did come up with the win, though it was quite controversial, being that Miz kind of took all the shine for himself. Which, I mean, what else do you expect from an A-lister? You know, when you're an A-lister and you run the big shows, or you're part of big shows and big things, you know, your ego can kind of get. John Cena versus Logan Paul for Clash in Paris, August 21st. Get ready for it. I was basically one PLE off as to when I was going to see this. This match is actually going to be very good. And I hate that I'm saying that. I really do. I really don't want to sit here for this review. We know what happened. We seen it. We seen it. We seen it. Have any of you got, you know what? The Eiffel Tower is beautiful. It does look very beautiful. Has anybody in this chat been to the Eiffel Tower before? I can honestly say I have not. I need to work on that passport. Oh man, listen, if Patrick planned a trip to Paris, oh, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. I'd be so down. Just make sure you give me a nice room, big, beautiful Airbnb with nice big French doors and shutters that open up into a balcony and that's it. And let me just feel fabulous. And drink champagne on the roof. This match is going to be very good. This match is going to be good. John Cena and Logan Paul is going to be very good. Oh, you stop it. Hi, Maria. Better late than never, my dear. Better late than never. Oh, R-Truth is here. What's up, B-Sex? So no more Ron the Truth killings? Oh, hey, Alistair. There he is. Is it me or does he look like homie from Far Cry? Alistair, kick him. Ooh. We're not done here. We're not done here. And I love it. Oh boy, look at these two. And then Jacob in the locker room. This is something I never thought I'd see. We just need to get Jay and Roman on board, and this would be a nasty team. Oh. Sammy, he said, all right, well, I don't really know you either. He says, stay the hell out of my way. I get it. It took them a while to warm up to Sammy as well. It takes them all to do it, you know? And here we go. Main event time, y'all. Last 20 minutes. Solo Sikoa and the MFT are making their way to ringside for their triple threat, 6-man tag team match. I can't help but wonder if this is all going to end with the Wyatt 6. You think so? Did Solo just do this, like pointing down the way me and Will acknowledge Solo as the tribal chief? Did you just see that? He was pointing down. Unless he was like giving somebody else a thumbs down, but I could have sworn I saw it pointing down. That's funny. What does the bloodline have a problem with Sammy? The bloodline doesn't have a problem with Sammy. Jacob does. Jacob just doesn't know him that well. It takes, some dogs, it takes them a while to get to know somebody. And, they got to just sniff them out and feel their vibe. Right, Frankie? Right? Come. Want to say hi? Come, Frankie. Come say hi. No? Okay, she's shy. Oh, wait, you're climbing on the... Come this way. No, she's too shy. She's just sitting down. She's just like, Mommy, just pet me. That's all I want at the moment. So that's what I'm doing. But yep, 20 minutes left, y'all. It was a pretty decent SmackDown. A little, I wouldn't say slow, but I would just say a light pace. Very light pace. I think we do know which three of the team will be in the match. It's definitely not going to be Tama Tonga, or it might be, because I don't know. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know about Big Tonga. Somebody's got to subdue the big man. Maybe Eric. Maybe I feel like this could end with Wyatt 6 stuff going on, because despite. It's so funny? You got family versus family everywhere. You got like all these people fighting each other. You got tag team partners turning on each other. The one family you don't see splitting up or having anything going, you got big 3 partnerships and everything. The one family you don't see splitting up or going through any shenanigans, pretty much just easing their course and just winning under everybody's noses, is the Wyatt 6. They're the only ones who got it together, y'all, because they are a true family. Oh boy, I feel like this could end with Wyatt 6 at the end of this whole thing. Maybe I could be wrong. I could totally be wrong. But what a plot twist that would be, wouldn't it? Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. 20 more minutes, y'all, until our Honey Night Smackdown watch along is over. It's like the 3 hours was too long, and then 2 hours is like too short. We got to meet in that Netflix medium. That's what we need. We need that Netflix medium 1.5 hours. But we got our 6-man tag match next. Sami Zayn, Jimmy Uso, and Jacob Fatu versus MFT, along with Solo Sikoa. That's a good question. When do I see Bianca returning? Well, I know she's been going on. She's had some medical things going on with her finger and stuff like that. I'm just hoping that it's not as drastic. And hope that she can be able to recover well from that and be able to have a speedy recovery. As long as she comes back healthy, I don't care when she comes back. I mean, of course, in any world, we'd love to have her sooner than later. But with these circumstances, it's very, very tricky, and you just got to let time do its thing. So, but nevertheless, speaking of time doing its thing, the countdown continues, y'all. John Cena returns next week to Dublin, Ireland, which is taking place at SmackDown next week. So guaranteed, I'm sure the time difference will be a little wonky. We will also have Aleister Black versus R-Truth one-on-one in Dublin, Ireland next Friday as well. I love that for Aleister very much. Little overseas action. Then we also have Melo Don't Miz versus the Motor City Machine Guns in tag team action. Where the ladies at? We're going to have a triple threat match. Where's Tiffy and Jade and stuff like that? Boom, 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 boom. We're taking it all. This match is literally going to be 10 minutes, y'all. I hate when they do this. Let's go. Dun, 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 dun. I love Sammy jamming to all the Usos music. hey, hey. And look at Jimmy. How do you not love Jimmy? Look at that smile. When they did that moment with the handshake in the ring, oh my God. People lost it. What a time. Sammy's always been that dude when it came to the bloodline. And here we go. The Samoan werewolf is here. He doesn't fully trust Sammy, but Sammy's kind of like being that dude, like Sammy's like, you like me, you like me, you want to like me. He's that guy. Right. You got to feel a little oozy. You got to be feeling a little oozy. That's all it is. You got to Jacob just got to get a little oozy with it. Getting oozy with it. Na 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 na. This is basically that. Basically, it's Sammy and Jay times like 10 because of the intensity Jacob Fatu brings. But this match is going to be pretty gnarly and easy peasy for both sides, I would say. I think this is just going to end in carnage. I really want this to end with Wyatt 6, especially with the fact that Big Tonga looked over his shoulder and then turned around. He's like, yeah, we're good. But Eric Rowan was back there. Uncle Howdy was sneaking around, and then Nikki was sneaking around, and the Dexter and Gacy basically showed up during the tag match in the beginning. So with Melo Don't Miz. So what's happening here? What's really happening here? There's something else that we're not seeing. But here we go. Bell has rung. We're beginning with JC Mateo and Jimmy Uso. And pretty much just to go over what happened tonight, Secret Harvest basically sent a message to Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair in regards to wanting gold. Even though Alexa Bliss came out with the win on Piper Niven tonight, Drew McIntyre addressed Cody Rhodes in the WWE Universe, wants to challenge for the title. John Cena returns next week. And then we also have those couple of matches that we just announced that are lined up as well. And TNA update from the Timeless Elite. The Elegance brand are still TNA Knockout Tag Team Champions. Right, because we've seen them stalking everybody all night. There's no way that we're not going to see them. It's Friday. It's Friday. I need to see y'all every week. And damn it, where's Zelina? What are we doing? What are we doing? Y'all gonna make me lose my damn mind. Just thinking that y'all could just put this girl away after giving her the title, and then two rematches or a rematch and nothing else. I'm watching you, WWE. Literally doing her dirty out here. It's unreal. It's making me upset. Because there's no way that it could just be based on a moment. I need more for my girl. I do. I need more for my girl. With the fire signature, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe a cute tat. Yeah, that's why I have both of those. Yes, basically, just crash out with throwing chocolate boomerangs. That's it. But I don't know. I don't know if that's the proper route. I need something fresh for my girl. They were hinting also at her going like taking her character to a darker route. But it's like y'all are not showing her. Y'all not putting her on TV. What are we doing? What are we doing? WWE, make it make sense. And of course, this match is literally only going to be like 6 minutes because now it's 9:51. Let's see, what is the weather looking like for tomorrow? But it's supposed to rain in the afternoon and still be muggy. This muggy rain is really bothering me. Ugh. Like the way it got when it first turned into August, that was fine. Nice and breezy. I'll take that all day. I'm not sure what Naomi has to say. I know there's a lot of things swirling around. And I do know that she will be showing up on Monday for Raw. So I think I'll just have to wait and see because honestly, I don't even know. I wouldn't even begin to know what it could possibly be. But whatever it is, I'm sure it's important, and we will hear our women's champion out and see what she got to say. Hopefully all is well with her. Hopefully she's healthy and not injured or anything like that. And we'll just see. Finally back from commercial at 9:53. This is terrible. Solo completely berating Sammy and Sammy fighting back as he only knows how. Why did I just realize the King of the Hill logo is in the middle of the ring? Huh? I didn't even notice that. I didn't know. Wait, who said it? Jeffrey or somebody? Oh, I didn't notice he said it in the chat. But I just realized that big. I'm like, what the hell is that saying? I thought it was like Burger King or something. It's King of the Hill. I hate these big, ugly logos in the middle of the ring. It's so pointless, but I get it. It's not pointless to business. I mean, like I said, Maria, we can only see. I don't like to speculate on too much, especially if it's something personal and critical. We don't know to what extent of how critical this could be. We could be even overreacting. So don't know exactly what it is yet, but we will see when she comes on Monday. Yeah, my bad, Jeffrey. I didn't even see that. I didn't even see that comment. I just realized it after all that. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours later. Uh-oh. Hot tag. Hot tag. Yo, Tama Tonga is about to get this work. I mean, not Tonga, Tongaloa. Yeah, we better get up and take these bumps. This is your cut. Wow. Can you imagine, like, At some point in time, there had to be like these families like wrestling in the yard or something. You know what I mean? Had to be entertaining as hell. Look at Tonga Low. I'm so happy for you. Look at you selling properly. Look at you. Ten headbutts from the Samoan werewolf. Now, what hurts harder? A Samoan headbutting you or a Samoan headbutting another Samoan? Who's hurting more? Nasty pop-up Samoan drop right there. Go off, Jacob. 9:56, 4 minutes left, y'all. Uh-oh. Jacob is looking to fly. Oh, Solo, come on. You're ruining it. Oh, good move, Jacob. Ooh, no, not good. Not good. Tongaloa got those knees up. He got those legs up. Whoa, he got a splash on him. 1, 2. Kick out by the werewolf. Ooh, that was so close. Oh my God. I haven't seen Solo jump off that high before, like a Uso splash. Nice little tribute to his big brothers. Low key. Super kick. Another super kick. Clothesline from Jacob. Not for nothing. So the Samoan, like, have y'all ever seen when the Wild Samoans used to do the super kicks? Nasty. Nasty. They look like they took your head off. Sammy's in. Blue Thunder Bomb on Solo. Big sweaty Samoan. Just meat. And there's just nothing but chaos transpiring. This is no longer a 6-man tag. This is just a 6-man tornado tag at this point. Oh my God, Jacob. Watch out for the big man. I thought, oh my God, I thought Big Tonga took Wade Barrett with him. Oh my God, that's funny. Oh shoot, here we go. Watch out. Solo dumped in the corner. Sammy's hyping it up. Crowd is losing their minds. Oh, that's a haluva kick. Landed. 1, 2. Solo. Sami Zayn has just pinned the United States champion. Maybe Jacob will warm up to him now. All right. We feeling Usi? We feeling Usi? We like that? We feeling Usi? Come on now. Shake on it. Yeah, we feeling Usi. Yeah. I love that. I love that. Love that. Love that. Love that. No why it's 6, but it's fine. It's fine. Just know we're lurking and we're watching you, mofos. Sammy just did Jacob's emoting. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Anybody else feeling Usi? Anybody else feeling Usi? I'm feeling pretty Usi. That was pretty fire. Nice little version of this new bloodline That's pretty hot. I dig that. I dig that. That was fun. That was a fun SmackDown, guys. That was awesome. Awesome. So just quick one more recap, guys. Honey Night SmackDown watch along pretty much kicked off with Solo, Sikoa, and Sami Zayn one-on-one on the mic. Then led to pretty much confrontation between Solo and Sami during the MFT, with the MFT, and while he was being attacked, Jimmy Uso came out as well as Jacob Fatu, which would then lead to a triple threat, 6-man tag team match that we just saw transpire. So congratulations to Sami, Jimmy, and Jacob for the win. Sami Zayn did pin the United States champion Solo Sikoa. We also had Fraxiom versus Melo Don't Miz, as well as Alexa Bliss versus Piper Niven. Drew McIntyre did address the Cody Rhodes attack last week, and we will be seeing John Cena next week. Street Profits versus DIY. Yeah, and that 6-man tag was pretty awesome to cap it off for all of it. We will also be getting Aleister Black and R-Truth next week as well. And for God's sake, can we please see Zelina? Can we please? That's all I asked for. That's it. I just want to see Zelina on my TV. That's it. But yeah, what a good way to feel. We see by the end of the night. I hope everybody enjoyed the Honey Night SmackDown watch along, guys. And before you guys go, let me fill you in on a little bit of info. Just wondering. Let me see. Hold on. Yeah. Yes, here it goes. So if you haven't gone and tried it yet, you need to now. If you need a coffee that won't powerbomb your sleep schedule, Savorista's got you. It's premium craft decaf and half coffee, bold flavor, no jitters, made from high altitude Arabica beans, naturally decaffeinated with no harsh chemicals, bourbon pecan decaf, minted mocha. Yeah, those flavors are that good. So use the exclusive code you see at the bottom of this video right here for 25% off at savorista.com. Use 691793. That's savorista.com, because cutting caffeine should not mean you have to cut the flavor. So go ahead and get your Savorista using the code right here, 691793 at savorista.com, and get your 25% off. Tell them Honey sent you. I appreciate everybody joining me for the watch along today. It's really light, really quiet, easygoing night, but not too bad. I'm looking forward to the future. Like I said, we're still winding down from SummerSlam and everything like that. So, and there's still lots more to catch up on and lots more to do before we get to the end of the year. So I appreciate you guys for joining me. Shout outs to Dad, Boza, Jeffrey, Sean, Cindy, Benjamin, Maria, E-Money, let's see, Courtney, of course, and happy anniversary to my WWT sister. She's made a year with the WWT team, so go show her some love while you can, whenever she also does her watch-alongs as well. Jasim, Boza, Pachu, of course, Papa Honey. Let me see. I know there was somebody else here. I can't think of it. Amanatu, yes, she popped in during her class. Thank you for popping in, girlfriend. Love you, love you, love you. Hope everybody has a wonderful and safe weekend. And you guys know that you can always find me here either Monday, Wednesday, or Friday every now and then with the WWT Live crew. Also find me here every week with the boys from Kayfabe. Shout outs to Will and Dion as well, and to my whole esteemed panel at WWT Live. So check out everything they got going on as well. Find me also on all social platforms except X. Still haven't done it yet. I know. I'm working on it. But also all things Wrestling with Honey. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. WrestlingWithHoney.com website will be launching in 2026, as well as the podcast, Wrestling with Honey, on YouTube, the Wrestling with Honey podcast. So make sure you guys check that out when you can. Like and subscribe. There's no material up yet, but there will be soon when everything launches. And I got lots of cool things to kick off and surprise you with. So I'm excited. things are cooking in the honey pot, and I can't wait. Really, really looking forward to it. And oh, yes, you too, Leon. Shout outs to Leon. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much for always supporting. You guys have a wonderful weekend. Hope you guys be safe. Hope you guys had a wonderful Friday joining me for these last 2 hours for a Honey Night Smackdown watch along. And you know, this is the Sweetest Ooze signing off. Love you and enjoy your weekend. And of course, you know, this is on Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling network on the planet. You guys have a good night. Ciao.
Thanks for joining WWT. Don't forget to like us on all social media platforms at WWTalkPod. Like and subscribe on all video and audio platforms, like yesterday, my G. And check out our website at www.talkpod.com. Thanks for watching Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling network on the planet.